Takes a few seconds to go live. Come on, guys. Where are we? Are we live? We are live. Excellent, guys. I am just coming with you now. Oh, wow. I'm just recovering. I'm getting out of my space pack. There we go, guys. Hello. It's Seven here from Helixxvr. It's our new release show, but I hope you were watching our Skyfront challenge. We've been mentioning it the last couple of weeks. We have just challenged the devs of Skyfront, and of course, Team Helix won. It was a tie, first of all. We just gave those devs a little bit of sort of just getting used to us and thinking, oh, they stood a chance. Then we beat them. And then we absolutely slaughtered them. Okay, so well done to the devs of Skyfront, guys. It was epic fun. They were great sports, and we really appreciate them coming in. We will be doing another call out very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that, and let's see how crazy we can make our call out video. Okay, but after all that fun, we have now got the serious part, and it is this week's game releases for VR. So first off is Outbreak in Space VR. No, I'm not talking about an alien teenage girl having a spot problem. It is the classic Breakout in virtual world. Basically, we've already had Space Invaders and we've had Tetris. So now joining the retro games, as no surprise, comes Outbreak. Okay, you hit the ball at the blocks, you continue until all the blocks are blasted away and disappeared, and then you move on to the next level. There are level ups, there are power ups and split balls, multi-balls, instant deaths, things like that, loads of it. It's only about $1 for this game, so it's not going to break the bank. Okay, it works on the Rift and the Vive, and it is best played sitting down. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at this game, what I'm on about. Run that video, please. Oh, am I coming back on now? Oh man, I'm not even ready. I'm still trying to turn around and have a shower from that Skyfront. Oh, dearie me. There we go. Okay, well, that is the first game there, guys. And next up is, obviously, game number 2. It is Inhumanus. Okay, that's not humorous. That's Inhumanus, or Humanus. Okay, it is a sci-fi game where you are battling against aliens, robots, and even each other. This is a single-player game and a co-op multiplayer game. It's got different options of movement, which is always a plus. So you've got your teleport, and you've got your movement, and that movement, and this movement, and that movement. And that's what we like. Devs that actually turn around and put in loads of movements. That's really, really big plus for us. Okay, this game does not come with any surprises. It is not groundbreaking, and you will see this game done many other times before with different formats. Okay, so it's nothing exciting, but for this week's new release, it's one of the best ones out there. Okay, and it is deserving to be on this show. So if you're one of these people that go out and buy the new releases and the best of the new releases each week, it's one of those ones that you may want to look at, especially if you like playing with your friends in VR, because the co-op mode on this is pretty good. Okay, it's out on the Rift and the Vive. Let's have a look at the video, and I'll get back to you.
Commander, we are picking up a message from a nearby planet. Peculiar though, considering our maps show that the planet should be mostly uninhabited.
we go, guys. That is so go and buy it if you've got a Rift or a Vive. Check it out. Okay, guys, just an important announcement. Don't forget this weekend, Orbus free weekend on Steam. Go and check it out if you wanted to see what it was like, but don't want to drop the $60 for the game. It's a free weekend, so go and check it out and then see if you think it's worth the money to go and buy it. Some of the Helix team probably will pop in over the weekend and say hi and help you out. It's a great community. Always worth testing out a free game on the free weekend. So that's Orbus World this weekend, basically. Okay, so this week I have been busy testing a secret game. So I could not make the interview. And what do I do when I can't make the interview? I pass it over to some of the Helix team. So Eden and Terminator were left to talk to our guest. So let's check out who it was, what they had to say, and how well they done the interview. Now, be warned, Terminator was released from behind his camera and he was actually allowed to do the interview. So subtitles may be needed for this part. I don't know. I haven't seen the interview myself. But let's check it out and I'll get straight back to you.
Hello everybody, Terminator here bringing you a wee interview. And today's guest is Ollie from Nothing Like You VR Productions, who are bringing out a game, or an experience rather, called The Archivist VR. Would you like to tell us about what this experience is, please?
So it all started off as a school project. I signed up for a virtual reality boot camp with Game Art Institute. And my first project was just like a simple walk through the park in VR. But then my teacher, Eddie Christian, he suggested I do something different. So at the same time I was taking the course, I was also watching Twin Peaks: The Return. And so I've been a huge fan of Twin Peaks. It actually inspired me to become a filmmaker when I first saw it. And I thought, hey, it'd be really cool if I could make the Red Room, the Black Lodge, in VR. That would be really sweet. Kind of how it began. It just began with an experiment. You know, after 2 or 3 days, once I figured out how to make the curtains and bring in, you know, the furniture and do texturing and all that, I remember I put on the goggles and I just sat there and like I felt like I was in the room, right? I had just gotten VR too. It wasn't like I had it for a really long time. So once I saw it, you know, I almost started crying because it was just like this epiphany. Make it, you know, a whole game like this, right? Or a whole experience. So that's what I started to do. And eventually I decided to see if there were people out there who liked Twin Peaks and they had VR. And I started putting out, you know, just a build so people can try it. Created a Facebook page. And before I knew it, within a few weeks, I had almost like 400, 500 people. And it just became this huge thing. Basically got started, yeah.
I remember Twin Peaks from the original TV show, and to be honest, I quite like the idea of bringing in old TV shows and other things like that, bringing them into VR experiences where you can go in. I mean, it's going to jog your memory as well. You're going to remember things about a show when you're actually getting to experience wee bits like that. So it's a step towards bringing in who knows what kind of movies, games, bring into VR just to. It's that experience. I mean, imagine playing a helicopter game where you're actually flying Airwolf. Let's go for that at some point. Yeah. But no, the Twin Peaks is. I mean, I remember Twin Peaks being quite dark episodes and stuff like that. Is this going to have a kind of scary feel to it in the Archivist?
Yeah, so it's based on and it's inspired by Twin Peaks, right? So desire excuse me, my biggest desire was to try and capture the essence of the show, right? To try and bring back memories. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
No problem.
my desire was to bring back all those I had when I first saw the show, right? Like walking into the sheriff's office, or being in the car with Agent Cooper, or even some of the more bizarre and frightening scenes as well. So yeah, since we're trying to not only pay tribute to the show, we're also trying to create something unique and something completely different, based in that universe, based in that world. So all of us are huge fans. Everybody that's joined the team, and I think there's about 7 of us now, if not maybe more. We all like Twin Peaks for different reasons. Some of us like it because it's dark, like you said. Some of us like it because of the humor. Some of us, we just love everything about it. And we have some members who basically spend, years reading books and on the forums, on blogs, just trying to figure out what the show's even about. So every aspect of it is going to be hopefully faithfully portrayed in the experience, right? That's what we're hoping for.
Oh, nice. So have you got a roadmap on what you're planning to do? I know it's in beta access at the moment, but have you got a plan, basically, of what's going to be happening over time?
Yeah, so we have 3 writers at the moment. I'm just kind of I'm the supervisor, I'm the creative director / director, producer, but we have an amazing team of writers who are basically every single day they're chatting and they're submitting material. Jack Price is a freelance writer that we've hired. He's an incredible writer. He's a professional writer. He's set out a whole narrative outline. And then Kemal Khan Kerdar and another gentleman by the name of Christopher are working together to bring the narrative, the script, and everything to perfection, right? On top of that, we have a group of lead developers who are, and then they're writing VR interactions based on what we kind of formulate together. So yeah, it's fairly organized considering how far apart we are, the fact that some of us have jobs. We're just trying to get everything together. So we're working every single day, right?
Yeah. That's a lot like the Helix team. We're all spread out all over the world and we're all working different times and stuff like that. So I can relate to what you're trying to do to make everything actually work, because it's quite a challenge at times to get everybody on at the same time. But you've got the Facebook page. You're also on Patreon. This is something that you should go and check out. Take a look at the Facebook page. Check them out on Patreon, especially if you're a Twin Peaks fan. Have a wee look and see what is coming in the future from the Nothing Like Us, like you even. I keep getting that wrong. I knew I was going to get that wrong there. Okay. So 7 always likes to ask the developers this question. So I thought, well, I may as well do it. When you're not playing or making your own game here, what do you like to play in VR?
So, I've basically tried out everything I can get my hands on within the last 2 or 3 months, and stuck or stood out for more than 30 minutes where I've been like, okay, I want to be here for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, right? But then all of a sudden, I picked up something called Wilson's Heart.
Oh, yes.
And that's where it began for me. Like all of a sudden it clicked, I guess, and I started to really enjoy being in VR. And so after Wilson's Heart, I decided to try Fallout because I love Fallout. And that's where the magic happened. That's where I actually spent almost 3 hours with the headset on. And I couldn't believe it. It was so immersive and it was so well done and it was just perfect, right? So I still bounce back between Fallout and Skyrim when I have time. Those are the 2 major games that I've enjoyed.
There are 2 games I play quite a lot as well, that and Elite Dangerous. but big difference. It's just being able to travel about in an open world. You cannot beat that. That's what VR, especially when you've played the game before. See, actually doing it in VR, total different game.
The other game I really enjoyed, though, I just remembered, was Job Simulator. That's a great game. I mean, the graphics, whatever. I mean, they're kind of silly, but my son loves it, right? So I often just sit there and watch him play, and I decided to try it one day, and I was really blown away. Like, it is incredibly fun, right? And apparently, that led me to Rick and Morty, and I loved Rick and Morty. I just couldn't stop laughing playing that game. And then Accounting was the other one as well that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, there's some cracking games there, actually. That's a nice wee list of games that you picked there. Well, I believe that's us come to the time and the end of the interview, and it was absolutely fantastic having you on, and I look forward to seeing what's happening with the Archivist in the future. And guys, don't forget, go and check it out. We've got Facebook and Patreon. Go and have a wee look-see. See what you think of it. Give them a like and a follow. And thank you very much for coming on the show. And
thank you for having us. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You can end that now there, Eden.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Cody and Eden, for taking control of the show and that interview. And well, guys, go out there, support the Patreon account for that, guys. We will link it into our YouTube video below. Go and check it out. It is your access. And if you're a big fan of Twin Peaks, or if you're a big fan of just like that whole David Lynch type, dark, mysterious, just weird, surreal type of stuff, definitely go and check it out. I know watching that interview, it looks absolutely brilliant. So well done, guys, for bringing that to the Helixxvr show. So thank you very much. Anyway, okay, guys, we don't have a game of the week this week. I've been racking my brains. There's probably only around about 12 games this week released for me to check out, and none of them really stood out as something that I would be happy putting Helix's name towards, to say, guys, it is definitely a must in your library. Obviously, the games that we've already mentioned in Outbreak in VR, Space VR, guys, go and check those out if you want, or you don't. But as I say, just don't think there's anything this week that is worthy of the certificate from Helixxvr and to actually get that golden title that we like to give out. So I'm going to end the show there. Just once again, thank you very much for playing with us, the devs of Skyfront, because that was epic, guys. The video is up on YouTube and Facebook and on our Twitch channels, so go and check them out to see how well we done and how we beat them. And I will leave you here. We have got a Puppet Fever giveaway, so make sure you check out the end of this video. We'll link the video in, and we will also be doing that draw on Sunday night, so make sure you get in and enter that. Just pick a dart from the dartboard. That is it. It is time for mantra time. So if you love what we do, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, hit us on Twitter, hit us on Twitch, smash us on Smashcast, provide for us on PayPal, discuss with us on Discord, leave us a steamer on Steam, and F us on FBook. Until next week, guys, you have a great weekend. Cheerio.